That's what we're focusing on. Get all these little limbs, build that compost, put leaves. Good morning, YouTube. That just reminds me of when we had a hurricane, but anyway, it rained all night last night, thank goodness. Then we seen that top of the pole there was sparking, so we had to call the electric company. But other than that, everything got nice and wet. All right, we got to finish up a couple of projects. Put this orange fence at least halfway around this so that no one will walk all over it. Then we're going to cut this area here and build the mounds for the banana trees. Get them all situated and ready. Everything's looking good. This got nice and wet. There is a full moon, which is always good to plant your seeds during a full moon. Baby's giving them trees some extra medicine. This grass definitely is going to need to be cut. It's growing. So now we can go back to the 3-inch cutting on the grass. And then we'll probably not today, see what we get to it. Other than those two, did you have anything planned?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, did you have anything planned besides other than those two things we're gonna?
Well, we got to get the fence around there.
Right.
Then we need to mow around the banana so we can get the well put in there.
Right.
Then I want to take the rest of the nitrogen in the white bucket, put it in our plants so I can use that bucket for some more weeds.
Okay.
And then today we got to fill up the black bucket because I've got more weeds than water, so we need to rectify that.
Okay. Yeah, so basically.
And then if it doesn't get too hot, we're gonna
get the white, try to get the leaves inside that thing there. Alrighty.
Yep.
Hope everyone's having a good day. Finally getting some water in our iron where all the nails are at.
Can someone send me a new gardening thing?
Everything else is coming here good. But everything is looking good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we find some poles. Get that strapped over there. And then go from there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a gardening day. And it rained good.
It did rain. It looks like it rained real good last night. So that's a plus.
Alrighty. I think there should be 5 sticks in here. Gotta make sure this sucker will start. It's been a while. Everything else is looking good. Alright, that's basically what it's gonna look like. This way we can get in here. Regardless, you ain't gonna stop the squirrels.
No. That ain't happening.
Yeah. That's why we have to leave this open, because if we want to pull the weeds, we can get to it and stuff. But we're gonna go tighten it up with tie straps and everything. And that should be good. Because that'll let people know, like, hey, don't step in there. We got stuff growing.
Well, that, and so your mom and dad don't accidentally forget that it's there and take a tumble.
Yeah, because when this tree was fully grown, it blocked everything. Now that it's open, it's not blocking nothing. It's literally just open.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me go get the tie straps, get this tightened up, and then that'll be done for that one.
one thing off the checklist.
Another thing we could probably do, what's up to you, I don't know. If we put the lawnmower on there and shrivel that up, you think that'll spread it out too much, or?
Well, it could spread it out too much.
Because Poppy left a comment, and we'll try it when the leaves are dry. But her husband weed eats. He puts the weed eater
in it, yes.
And we could shred it up that way when it's all dry. So just something to remember.
Yeah, because if the smaller they are, the faster they'll break down.
Yeah. All right, he said it was the moss up there probably. Yeah. But we'll see in the next rainstorm, Lakeland Electric. All right, well, we put these little tiny tie straps. I'm not worried about the droopiness here.
Nope.
And then we just get that final piece. Alrighty. That was an easy rigging of a fence.
Shield anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's basically here just to let people know, watch out through here. It's not going to keep the squirrels out because eventually they're going to find them. But who knows? You never know. Maybe with that tree being down. But then again, as these start sprouting and they show seeds.
Or shows life.
Yeah. And this is the tie straps. We just use these little mini tie straps. Tie straps, 3 parts of it.
And one good thing about it too is if it happens to start getting too hot to where the seeds start to burn, I've got the screen.
Right.
And with this being over, we could always bend it over and then attach the screen to the bottom if need be.
Right.
Hopefully we don't have to do that.
All right, well, let me get the push lawnmower, get around here cut real quick, and let's get the mound started. Yeah. All righty. All right, we're gonna push it there around, push that pushing lawnmower around here. Another thing too, while we're here today, we make sure we have our hurricane stuff situated. We got our 3 full propane tanks. I gotta check the gases. I mean, at $4.29 a gallon, you just, you know, you gotta be, you don't know when to get gas because you don't want the gas to sit in here too long. Yeah, I might use this here to keep the gas from going bad, but you can't have gas sitting here for years. 1 year, yes. Anything over 1 year, no. We got our diesel. I know we have diesel there. Eventually, I got to do the power washing and the thing there for that thing. Now, it is early, too early to stock up for hurricane fuel. But we do have a half there. That's a full one there. And that's a half one. So hopefully the gas prices will drop by the time we go and fill those up. Because like I said, we got till June before anything seriously happens. Alrighty, we're knocking it out. I will say this much, with the freeze happening and wiped out the banana trees, the stalks are very thick on the new growth. These are old banana trees, but you could see that the stalk on them, yeah, they're gonna grow real good. These are coming up. And that's what we've noticed too. The banana tree's stalk is coming back thick and real fat.
And that's the way they should be.
Yeah. All right, with the first hoe, that one there, we got all the weeds out of it. Then I raked it to spread it out because the lawnmower needs a spark plug. So we'll do a video getting that sucker back running. But it's been sitting there for a while. That could be like a 1 or 2 year old spark plug too.
It is a 2-year-old spark plug.
Yeah. Now with this trench shovel, we make the mound. We throw the dirt towards the center of the banana tree. There she is. And the reason I'm putting it into a mound is because we've been to places, garden places, plant places, and all their bananas are on a mound. I always thought that was weird because I thought you were supposed to build a well where that's lower and the water goes, into it. But it's not. A banana tree needs a mound, so the water runs into the channel and it stays in there. And plus the dirt protects the roots, keeps it moist even deeper because the roots are not near the top. So one more to go. And then that'll be 2 done. Now eventually over time that mound is gonna fill up, but you do that maybe twice a year, right?
Yeah.
One now and then like by November or something, you do it again. This one I might just come out a little bit further on the mound and see how that looks. But you got potatoes underneath there. There's a lot of fruit growing on. There it is, guys. And you could tell this part of the yard, that is all dry because of the sugar sand. Like all that rain didn't get deep, so. But that's, remember, bananas mound, other trees are wells. All right. So we got 2 projects done, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna do is the leaves and then get our compost, some of it somewhat started today. Because we have to go pick up the car. The car is ready. They fix everything through the warranty. It's not gonna cost anything. Another thing I like to say, if you're young, even in your 30s, 40s, buy everything you can buy for yard work now. Because I promise you, you won't regret it. I know prices are high now, but again, in the future, they will be higher. But rakes, hose, poles, everything. Anything you can see that is yard work pertaining that you do for your yard, buy the tools now. Forks, everything. Because again, when you get our age, it's a hell of a lot easier to have the tools instead of running out going to buy a tool for a one-time use. And I know you might say like, oh, well, I'm only going to use it one time. Trust me, you do yard work, you'll use it again. That we are turning over into a compost. Like I said, get yourself a cart. We got that at Ace Hardware. It was like $89, $99. But I promise you, get your stuff, your thing. Like BB has her set up there. Get it all now while you're young. You just bought a house. Because I promise you.
Especially if you're into gardening.
Yeah. Or landscaping or whatever.
Any of that, really.
Just the point is get it now. Because you'll regret it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on for now.
Yeah, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get some twigs off that avocado, the small ones, so they can compost quickly. One thing I've learned about gardening or working in your yard, not gardening specific, but working in your yard, is that you get good time where your yard looks good. No, we'll do this one because they got the smaller ones and they're dead. And because we're going to cut the tips, not the big pieces.
Well, if we're just cutting the tips, I just need the nippers.
Well, I'm going to do the nippers and you can do that part. But anyway, you'll get good times where everything looks good, and then you just get this whole mess here where everything looks like a hurricane hit it. Okay, she's gonna do it with the saw. We're getting the tiniest branches we can, and I'm gonna do it with these. I'm telling you, Get your tools, guys. Get them while you're young. Look at me. And basically, we're cutting the smallest parts of the tree because, again, this is dead already, and it'll compost quicker. And if you can see how she's leaving the big parts there, that can just go into the garbage. But that's what we're focusing on. Just get all these little limbs, build that compost, put leaves and everything. All right, and this is where it's going. We're going to start our big compost pile. This can sit here for years. There's no time limit on this one versus the ones that are over there. She's still going to put her stuff on there to ground it up quick. Look at these squirrels. They eat literally banana trees. I mean, that's how nasty they are. You can't have nothing nice with squirrels at all. Is it almost filled up or?
It's about full.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. And then we still got to do we still got that behind you for the white drum, and then we got to fix that blue one up real quick.
Yep.
Okay, what was it that you put in here again?
Yeast, sugar, and molasses.
Yeah.
Active, dry active yeast.
And you can see it's starting to break it down. We had to remove some of this out of here because that's collapsing. It is melted that way.
From the heat.
So BB, we're going to cut the top of that eventually.
Yeah.
So that it is more open, because it is hard to turn that one.
It is.
Where this one here and this one here, they're good.
Yeah.
And these are our yearly ones that we break out again. That one that we put over there.
That's going to be the big mama jama.
Yeah. And we could probably put some more in there eventually.
Yep.
Because it'll go down a little bit. We still got more tree over there to do. But right now, let's get this other one started here.
Yep.
Let me go get the scraps, because we throw our scraps in here. Let me get the scraps and put it in the center of that white one right now before you put anything.
Yeah, and then I am going to make up some more of the starter and for this one and that one. And let it start breaking down.
This was a root from a banana tree, the small one, and it is coming back. See it?
Cool.
We didn't think it would come back.
I didn't.
But it did have a lot of roots. And we just threw it here by this tree.
Just for poops and giggles.
Yeah. If it comes back, it comes back. It'll grow bananas here. But yeah, she's coming back. Well, I mean, I did put some compost in there too as well with dirt, and took a chance, and the chance worked out good. But this is going to be a wild one. This is not something that we're focusing on. We will water it, but there's not really no focus on that one other than let it just grow naturally.
Let the squirrels eat that one, mess with that one, and leave my other one alone.
Yeah,
because look what it's done to it already.
That's what I'm saying. These freaking squirrels, man. They freaking eat everything.
Trampoline.
No, they're eating that. They're gnawing on that.
Maybe for the water. But see, look, it's got a new leaf coming through, and
yeah, and they gnawed it. They're gnawing it away. Psh. Telling you, if you got squirrel problems, there's nothing to get rid of. Nothing.
Making up that what they say, garlic and red hot peppers.
Right, but we tried that when we bought that thing.
Yeah, but that was in a powder form. I'm talking liquid.
This is the compost we save at the house. All our scraps we put in here, and then we dump into these things to help it out. for the compost. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that one eventually is going to go down. We'll get some more leaves in it. That I don't care if that's a mound because it'll eventually break down. But this, we don't like to go that high because we want to be able to twist this with the forks. And again, that's another thing we bought. I mean, like, I'm telling you, invest, guys. Invest.
Put that in the aloe thing.
In the where?
In the aloe bucket.
Oh, wow, you think it'll grow?
Yep. There you go.
That is it for the day. We're calling it a day. Because baby can't be out here in the sun either. None of us can. But we did get a lot done. Got the hole. Put our lamp. We did a review on that. Cut most of the tree down. Got the gandula tree wrapped. Got our tools put away.
Almost all of them.
It's crazy because we're in school. I don't know if they do it today, but we were in school. The part I always hated the most was putting stuff away. Now I know why. They used to teach us, you take something out,
You put it away.
you put it away. The only thing I hate about Catholic school is that they had Sundays, they had church and the gym. And they would put the chairs out because it was in the gym. And if you had Monday, people who had Monday gym class, first thing in the morning, they had to put all the chairs away. That was our gym thing, was putting the chairs away from Sunday's mass. Friday, if you had last period gym, you had to put the chairs out for Sunday mass. Yeah, of course I had first period gym, so. All right, baby. Everything's looking good here. Coming back, but look at that beautiful, that banana. Look at that stock, man. That's the finest stock we've ever seen.
Yeah, she's gonna get ready to get a little bit finer once I give her some more nitrogen later on today.
But yes, everything is coming back. And again, like I said, it's crazy. You get a yard looking beautiful, and then it's like all this happens.
I tell you what, that red basil's coming back like Movie's goose.
Is it?
Yeah, and now some of that is gonna go out there.
Yeah, we are getting some flowers.
Zinnias, the baby iris. Yep.
Yep.
The mockingbird keeps tearing up my coconut.
Yeah, they keep coming for the coconut for nesting and stuff.
Oh well.
But
It'd be all right, I guess.
we
Gotta
did
be
it.
all right.
We did a lot. Got some good rain yesterday, so
Yeah.
we'd be good for a while. And then that's really it.
Yep, that's
Other
it
than
for
if you
now.
got any more tips or tricks for them, we hope you enjoyed this content, guys. For those who do watch
I'm
it.
gonna be doing some videos on the liquid fertilizer too. So.
Yeah, she's gonna show you what she does. So if you guys are interested in doing it,
Then y'all can do it.
yeah. All right.
So until the next video, everyone take care of one another, take care of yourselves. Happy gardening.